Hi, this is Liz and welcome to my channel. I know that some of you was already know about the new protocol for testing and quarantine that has implemented in the Philippines. But for those didn't know yet, this video may help and will guide you on your trip to the Philippines. Okay, but before we start, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the notification bell for you to update every time I posted a new video. So let's start! Okay, new protocol on testing and quarantine for arriving passengers in the Philippines. So let's begin for non-OFW and foreign nationals. And it says that starting February 1, 2021, shall undergo RT-PCR testing on day 6 of quarantine at facility or hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies of the government. So, on the day that you arrived in the Philippines, you don't have to undergo the swab test at the airport because the process is when you are already checked in the hotel and you need to wait for 6 days before you undergo the RT-PCR test. Okay, 5 steps that we should know before we arrive in the Philippines. So first step, register on the Electronic Case Investigation Form or eCIF as early as 3 days before your flight to Manila. Okay, so here's the link for non-OFW and foreign nationals. I will drop that too in the description down below so that you can immediately go to the website. And please take note that this is two-step registration, the RT-PCR test, pre-registration, and eCIF form. And also pre-book a hotel accredited by tourism and health agencies for a 7-night accommodation. Step 2. Present your QR code, Affidavit of Undertaking, and the Traze app. You can download it in the App Store. So here's the example of registration for Traze app. Click the register. So choose if you want to register as an individual, transportation, and etc. Okay, register your name, password, and so on. And you should input the real information here. After you register, activate your account. Enter the verification code, then submit. And here's the example of Affidavit of Undertaking. Just download, print, and sign this form. So during your flight, you should present the Traze app, Affidavit of Undertaking, and the QR code. Sign the declaration and waiver form indicating that you are healthy and fit to travel. And step 3, when you arrive in the Philippines, accomplish the health declaration form, arrival card, and Bureau of Customs form. Listen to the briefing of the Philippine Coast Guard and Philippine Airlines. Upon the planning, submit the health declaration form, and the hotel verifiers will confirm your quarantine booking. And after that, proceed to the validation and verification desk where the Toxicare staff will confirm your eCIF data and prepay the RT-PCR test for 4,000 pesos. And please take note for passengers with no pre-booked hotel, they must choose from the list of accredited hotels suitable for mandatory or stringent quarantine, cost to be shouldered by the passengers. Next, step 4. When you are already checked in at the quarantine hotel, on day 3, you will receive an email requesting to fill up a health check questionnaire. And on day 6, RT-PCR testing will be administered. So you should present the QR code, passport, and payment receipt, and you will undergo the RT-PCR testing to be given by the Toxicare Medical and Diagnostics Laboratory. At any point from day of arrival to day 5, passengers showing symptoms shall inform their hotel of their condition. So if you are not feeling well, you should tell them as early as you can, so that the hotel shall inform the DOH and Bureau of Quarantine for assessment, medical management, and testing. Okay, next, step 5. For the test results, if passengers test positive, an assessment will be made by the health quarantine officer to determine the appropriate next steps. And if a passenger who tests negative may obtain the Bureau of Quarantine medical certificate via quarantinecertificate.com and by emailing the Bureau of Quarantine at buq.qc1@gmail.com. And lastly, present your test result and Bureau of Quarantine medical certificate for clearance. And all the emails and links you will need will be founded in the description box. At para po sa mga OFW, abangan nyo lang po ang next video na gagawin ko. I hope this video helped you during your trip to the Philippines. So once again, this is Liz. Thank you for watching and see you on my next video.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.